welcome to Ladies Night. How is everybody doing today? How are ladies?
Hi.
Hey.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, Silly Mommy for Life. Hey, welcome.
Hey, girl, hey.
So today's a good day. We're celebrating. So officially, Candidly Tea is open for business. She went live this morning.
Hey.
So excited. And of course, just to celebrate, I have my Candidly Tea here with the live.
Sorry.
How's everybody doing tonight? I hope everyone is doing well. Ladies, how y'all doing?
You're doing good.
Doing good.
Good.
And
we have our guest today, Miss Dara Cunningham.
Okay.
Hi, guys.
Hey, girl.
We have her joining us. Thank you. Hey, Miss Lackey. How you feeling, Miss Lackey? I hope you're doing good.
Hey, girl. How you feeling? I hope you're feeling better.
It was also her birthday last week, so everybody hit her with a happy birthday in the chat for me.
Happy birthday.
Birthday. I don't know.
Miss Lackey. It was her birthday last week.
Okay. Happy birthday, Miss Lackey. I'm looking down at the car.
Oh, you feel good? Good. That's what we love to hear. Okay, so it's Ladies Night. Y'all know what we get into on Ladies Night. We are going to start the show off. And let's talk about, let's go into Erica Mena and Safaree. So this week, Erica filed for divorce from Safaree. Now,
Shocking.
I remember saying I wasn't shocked. But let me hear what you guys have to say on that. What do you think? Are you guys shocked? Are you not shocked? Do you think they're actually going to go through the divorce? Do you think they're not? What do you think is the tea on that whole situation?
Another hip hop filming again. I'm just asking the question. Is this developing a new season? I just want to know.
I heard that they are filming.
Okay. Well, that's my answer right there.
And I heard that the other scandal they had, what was that recent scandal they just had going on with the girl who robbed them or something? I heard that.
Oh, yeah.
People were saying that was set up for Love and Hip Hop. And then now this follows. So it kind of feels like they probably went all the way forward with it because they knew that the blog sites would find the documents and then it would make it look like, no, this is for real. So I don't know if I believe it. I don't know if I believe that they're going to actually get a divorce. However, I wouldn't be surprised if they did get a divorce.
Okay.
I don't think they're going to, because I mean she's pregnant right now, and I feel like it'd be just a big old waste of money for them who have just gotten married and now that they're on their second child. If it is a divorce and it's supposed to be a serious thing that's not for cameras and all of this stuff, I would chalk it up to her being pregnant and just being overly emotional and social media and all that kind of stuff. So I don't think I wouldn't be overly shocked if they did got a divorce, but if they did, I'm like, oh, this is really happening. So I don't think
I agree.
Yeah.
Because she kind of comes off to me from what I do know, and I don't follow her, but from what I've seen over the years, kind of indecisive. So that's why I'm saying I wouldn't be surprised if she broke it off totally. And then I don't know who they're saying filed the. I don't know if it was her or was it him.
It was her.
It was her.
It was and I'm not surprised.
Yeah, it was her.
Her. So yeah.
She do too much. I mean, but if I find out this shit is for Love and Hip Hop, I'm gonna be on my damn channel. I'm gonna be on my damn channel and I'm saying I'm canceling Safaree and Erica Mena, okay?
Just like Atlanta Housewives, they be needing those storylines so they can keep their check coming.
That's true.
Sell your soul. So that's what you're gonna get. And to me, when you start putting it out there that your husband is cheating, your man is cheating, of course they're gonna be cheating. Because it's gonna you speaking that into the existence. Just me, I'm saying.
Right.
I mean, so like I don't know because I'm not in their relationship, right? But just from looking on from the outside in, what they show us of their relationship, to me, I feel like Safaree is like too immature. I think he's very immature, and I don't think that she was ready to deal with that. But then I think at the same time that she's high maintenance, like extremely high maintenance, and has really high expectations. And I just think he gets tired of it.
Okay, so yeah, I like you, V. Okay, you my girl. Okay, but let me say this: she on that bullshit today. And, she is over dramatic. Everything's a problem, and I think she don't have the capacity as what the hell you have no baby number 2 for then.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, if this my thing, if the marriages ain't that damn good, you already upset. He said if you have enough baby, you gonna get fat. He don't want you to get fat. If you already going through that, how the hell you get pregnant again? Again.
Girl, I agree. I'm sorry. I didn't want you guys to think that I was on Mena's side because I really don't like her. But you know, I was just saying like that's what I just think like that those two components together, I just don't think it's good. I just don't think that. I mean, they've been rocky. 1 minute they're together, next minute they ain't together, then they together, now they ain't together, now they're having a second child. And I agree with you. Why make another child if y'all ain't even stable? Y'all don't even know what you really want. I think they rushed into getting together in the first place and getting married.
Erica was ran through, okay, and Safaree didn't have nobody else to talk to, and anybody else didn't want his ass. And so he got Erica Mena. That's what happened.
She ran through. She been ran through.
Ran through. So did.
She sure has by the cast of Love and Hip Hop. Shit.
By the cast of Love and Hip Hop. Dallas. Who else? Sin, Santana. Everybody. She done been through a woman, a man. She don't know what the hell she want.
She sure don't.
Safaree do for a living? Does anybody know?
He a rapper, honey. You know that's what he. You know, he came on Love and Hip Hop because he was poor and struggling, and nobody didn't give him no credit because Nicki Minaj didn't tell nobody that he was helping her write her rhymes and stuff.
Right, because that's what I know him from.
That's what I know him from too.
And the fact that he used to help her write them rhymes or something.
Yeah, and she never gave him no credit. Never gave him no, piece of the pie. She kept him as her boyfriend, but not getting no writing credits.
That's
girl.
funny.
Yeah, I mean, I hope it's not staged for TV. I mean, that's not even an interesting Love and Hip Hop storyline anyway.
Yeah,
I don't care.
I don't care.
Not, right.
I don't really care about them two.
So, well, that's good. That's easy. We can get through her. Okay. So next on tonight's agenda, because Erica's a mess. Next on the agenda is Kimora Simmons and Russell Simmons are going at it. Russell Simmons recently filed a lawsuit against Kimora for saying that she illegally basically used shares out of his stock out of his shares. Yeah, stock out of his shares to bond her now husband out of jail. And she's saying this is a lie. She thinks he's just pulling out all the stops just to get to her, and this just isn't true. Thank you, Miss Monica Miles. Welcome, everyone coming in.
Her husband did, he did was lying and trading secrets and bullshit. He was doing that. So how did she get the money to bail his ass out of jail and keep him out of jail? I'm just asking the questions.
Well, she got her own money.
That's gonna say she have some nice.
Okay, why would her ex-husband accuse her of taking some shit that don't belong to him? I'm just asking the questions.
He probably don't like him. Because you know, she has a plethora of baby daddies, and he probably
look, she got what the black dude, the African dude. What's his name? I forgot what his name was.
Oh, he was so handsome. Oh,
yes, she was.
I really hope.
Why he couldn't be with her? Because
I know. Like I'm figuring out like what's wrong with Kimora.
Thank you. That's what I say.
Why can't she never keep a man? Why she only got baby daddies?
I think I actually kind of like her though when I was watching her on the show.
I like her. Don't get me wrong. I love her.
I loved her show back in the day.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I love her show. She kept it so real. She was the one reality show that I would watch out of all the reality shows. I would really watch hers. But I'm just trying to figure out. Huh?
I said, and she's from St. Louis.
Oh, there you go. I'm just trying to figure out how she got all these baby daddies. Because at the time when she did have a show, she had like 2 at the time.
I think she only had one of them. Well,
she had Russell, then she was with somebody else.
The guy, the actor.
Yeah.
Guy.
Yeah.
And yeah.
The one that he was in. What's that name of that film again?
What did he play
in Africa? Wasn't he in that film?
But he was
fine. He was my brother.
Yes.
But, you know, he said, I think he said, Kimora looked crazy. You know, he couldn't deal with her behavior.
Maybe. And they had the most beautiful son. Oh man, his skin. His skin is just so. Anyway, that's besides the point.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Y'all believe it? Y'all believe that?
I do.
Yeah.
I think she took. I don't doubt that she took the money. I mean, the stock. I just don't think she necessarily stole it. I think she probably does have entitlement to it.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how is it stolen when both of them made the same money? I mean, I know he has his half, she has her half, but it's like all that money together.
I think the problem is they're in business together, and then she might have more of the shares that he has because she helps run the operation. But I do think she took them shares and helped get her man out of jail and keep her man out of jail. I'm just saying.
It had to be something for them to want to go and file lawsuits. Like,
yeah,
there was a conversation that happened.
Evidence that feel like she stole his shares and evidence to keep her man out of jail because you know he got arrested going to the U.S. airport. They put him in jail. So in what he done, that it cost a lot of money to keep him out of jail.
What did he do?
Let me see. He traded stocks and lied and knowing it was plummeting and then lied about it.
I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. I must be so behind on Kimora Simmons' life because I didn't even know she was married to this man. Like until I just seen this, I was like, "Who is this dude? Like,
where did he come from?"
He's overseas. We don't know because he's not in the United States, but he's overseas, and he's a top financial overseas. You know, where the money reside. You know, she ain't gonna find no broke man. Come on now, y'all.
That part. She goes where the money resides.
Money reside. Okay.
But you know what? Maybe she goes for people that are because Russell's kind of crazy. No, I don't mean psycho crazy. I just think he switches quickly. Like if you ever watch him on a TV show, huh?
No, I was gonna say he played by a lot of things, but his money ain't one of them.
Yeah, he done he just switches and he'll start talking to you crazy out of nowhere. It's like, what?
I just remembered I met him before. I forgot all about that.
Dara, is he really like that in real life? I mean, I'm sure he's nice.
He was just laid back, very laid back. I didn't really.
Well, I think he might be laid back when it comes to damn money, and he a shark. How about that?
Hell yeah, he is sharp.
If you don't sue your ex-wife over some shares,
honey. That's what I'm saying. And y'all in business together?
Shares, you know.
Shares,
come
shares.
On now.
You know,
talk about the money that's actually in the bank right now. You're fighting over some shares.
You should have some shares. So that tells me he won with his money, and he feel like Kimora took the shares and kept her husband out of jail. Now, if that was Andrea Lynch, I sure would do the same damn thing. I'm keeping my husband out of jail too.
So do we think he's going to be successful with this or no? Do we think he's going to have a successful, like, you think he's going to win and come out on top?
I just think all this is because of him being jealous about something or upset about something. It's not about the money.
Yeah, about the money. It's
the principle of something.
Yeah, it's something he's upset about.
Yeah.
Like I don't like that. Like they've never been jealous of each other or anything. So it's just awkward to me that he would even go forward with it.
This I think it's respect.
He's upset about something.
I feel like you could have asked me. I would have helped you with no problem. And I feel like it's coming down to, hey, you're gonna respect me and know who I am. That's why
I don't think he would have helped her though for her new husband.
He had to help that girl before. He ain't like, come on now.
But I don't know. I mean,
she ain't struggling. It's for the new
but she just got a pattern always like having a bunch of niggas around her kids.
Yeah.
Maybe fed up. I don't know. I'm just speculating. But
I mean, has she stolen from him any other time? Like, this is just weird that he's saying out of nowhere, you stole from me.
It is weird. I mean, I've never heard anything.
I just feel I feel like it was a minor. Respect. This comes down to respect. I really do. I feel like he feel like you could have asked me for the shares. I would have gave it to you.
Right.
Yeah. Since you stole them from me, it's on and cracking now. We gonna go to court.
Yeah.
She had been with him. He got with her when she was a minor.
16.
So she deserves every bit of cash.
And how old is he?
This is allegedly.
No, I seen the thing that her mama said she got with him when she was 16.
Mm-hmm.
But isn't 16 a legal age in California?
No, it's 18, baby.
No, she was.
Really?
All I know is that she was a minor when she got with him.
Yes,
met her.
I thought it was 16 years legal and 16 in California.
Consent is 18.
Wow. Well.
And Kimora mama said she had to sign for her too. So she signed for her to be with Russell.
Wow.
I don't understand that. That's a little deep for me. And my 16-year-old girl with this old ass man. I don't know about that, but it ain't my culture.
16's crazy. I think that's too young.
But not back in that day. That wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
He was an old man. I thought he was a predator, to tell you the truth. I was an old man.
A predator though.
She's 16.
But let's be real. In the industry, a lot of older guys were going for younger women. Mm-hmm. They want the lookers. They want the models. They want the hotties.
How old was Russell Simmons when he was dating?
But normally like 20,
not 16.
16.
That's a predator.
What the song say? 20 years old, you legal?
Yeah.
Well, look at R. Kelly. I mean,
R. Kelly ain't have no type.
He just like him young.
He just like him young.
He's 12.
He like him young.
Right.
Just like him young. That's it.
I don't know. I hope it all works out with them. I don't think he's gonna win.
You don't think he's gonna win? Really?
Nah.
Well, maybe if she publicly apologized and they have a court session, an indoor court session, and the judge said work this out between you two, maybe he'll let it go.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I think it's a principle that he was gonna show her like it's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the money isn't an issue for him. He can pay for these lawyer fees. He don't care.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. We'll see how they come out because I don't know. I'm intrigued to see how that happens.
We shall see.
Get your new husband out of jail.
That's why I'm saying I kind of feel like that's a slap in the face without speaking to your ex-husband about it. Like if you're going to use something that his name's attached to, I just think that's a little. Personally, I don't know if I would do it. Because I just think that she's got her own money though, so I'm really concerned as to why she would have to go and touch the stock unless she really believes that she has.
Maybe she could use her money. Maybe she can use her money. Maybe her money is tied up somewhere.
Maybe.
I'm just saying. And she thought that the share belonged to her, even though her and her ex-husband is in business together. Maybe she's not with your ex-husband. You won't have this problem. How about that?
That's true.
How about that?
Hopefully she don't be using no more damn stock, so she don't end up in court again after this situation.
Right.
And hopefully, maybe the husband will pay him back. Who knows? We'll see. We'll stay connected with the story and see what happens. So this week in the sports world, something disrespectful happened, and Russell Westbrook was leaving the stadium. He was being escorted out of the stadium, and a fan from the audience decided to throw popcorn on his head, and it got heated, and he was trying to go for them.
Oh, I got something to say about this.
Ooh. Go on, Andrea.
I'm so fired up because I'm a Russell Westbrook friend. Okay, I'm a fan. I love Westbrook. Okay, but they been doing him wrong. Okay, that's that bullshit, and the NBA needs to do better. Okay, they really need to do better because they don't want no more fighting at the Palace. Well, back in the day when the players went into the stand, you don't want that big uproar to happen. So why not protect your players? They y'all money. That's what make money. And Russell was already hurt when he was going through that tunnel.
Right, he had an ankle injury.
Yes, talking about his kids, his wife, being disrespectful to him. And I'm gonna tell you something. Like Russell said, if I was on the street, you wouldn't do that shit to me.
That's what he said.
And I feel what he's saying. I feel where he's coming from. The NBA needs to do better. If you're gonna be throwing popcorn, your ass can't come to the game ever. You banned for life.
They just don't come under someone else's name. Get a friend to buy a ticket.
Well, no, take a picture, take your damn picture, and we gonna know who the hell you are.
Put the picture up.
Like they do with the hair store. When you steal out of the hair store or something, they take a picture and put your picture on the wall.
So they do that. So the NBA always better. Because if Russell Westbrook would have went in that stand, he would have been suspended, gone for a damn year. ESPN, everybody was saying, "Oh, you should never do that." He's a fan. Well, damn it, Russell Westbrook is a human being first, and a basketball player second.
Yeah.
And the NBA should know. They know better. This is the fifth or sixth time people are doing this to him.
Why was he escorted out in the first place? Did anybody know that?
Because he was escorted out because he had an ankle injury, and they didn't want him to get hurt. So but did you see that? Did you see it when he was like, "Oh hell no"?
He forgot all about being hurt.
I know NBA. Oh man,
the adrenaline started going. They was like, "Oh hell no!" I remember this ankle later. I think
it was back in that tunnel.
I'm telling you, that ankle wasn't hurting that much because the way I saw him turn around and was trying to come back for that.
Boy, if he was Spider-Man, he would have just did one of these numbers and would have been up on top of that.
Right.
So I just feel like the NBA should protect their brand and protect their players. And this is like the fans are getting away. The dude in New York have been spit on. Okay, he played for Atlanta. He's been spit on. They've been hit on. They've been thrown soda. LeBron James been talked trash to. I mean, it comes to a point you need to protect your players because what's going to happen is you're going to have that same reaction what happened to the Palace in Detroit.
Yeah.
You're gonna get mad and the NBA players are gonna start fighting. You don't want that.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think we can blame the NBA.
No,
I don't think we have control over what fans do. I mean, to a certain extent, yeah, you can kick them out of the game. You can do certain things at the time whilst it's happening, but I just don't see how that's managed, and I don't know. Like I struggle with that one. It's not that I don't think. I think it's very wrong when the players get disrespected. Men get so heated over the game. These fans, it's crazy to me. I don't think you should take it that seriously. Like nothing that serious.
Some people do though.
Security should have escorted whoever the person who did that out.
Right.
And it just makes you wonder, why aren't our Black players being protected? But look at who owns the NBA. So
okay. I mean, the NBA's got a little better. Okay, they got a little better. They damn sure ain't the NFL. The NBA is a partnership with the players. They're in a partnership. Trust and believe me. Okay, but what I say is, if they don't want what happened in Detroit to happen again, look at the past. They got them. Which Ron Artest got a soda thrown at him. That's why he went to the stand. So I'm saying is, and Russell is saying last night on his press conference, if you don't want this shit to happen, protect me. You pay me. What if somebody threw a rock or something at Russell and he's injured? He can't play. He don't get paid, and the NBA misses games. He's a star in the NBA. You ain't gonna protect your star, but are you protecting LeBron James? Are you protecting him? Because the last time I checked, LeBron James went to a meeting and didn't get no COVID test. Well, you mad at Russell because he want to be fighting. I'm just asking the question.
Did they escort the person out, or what happened?
He ran.
He ran.
Listen, the fans, they were grasping him up. They were like, it was him. It was him. Like, that's what you see is all the fans doing that. So I don't know if they got him. I don't know what happened afterwards.
I think it's the NBA ownership. Is the NBA ownership? I think it's the wherever the game is, the owner of that team need to protect the players who come to visit. Period.
They do need to protect the play. I agree that they should protect the players. And just to be clear, real, because I guess what I said, he took out of context a little bit. I'm not saying that he deserved to have the popcorn thrown on him or drinks or anything. And I don't blame him for getting mad. I actually don't. I don't think there was anything wrong with his reaction at all. I was just saying, I just don't know if we can blame the NBA for these situations happening. That's what I'm, because
do the NBA pay him? Yes, he do. Do he work for the NBA? Yes, he do. So he's an employee for the NBA. And last time I said that a human resource thing, I need to be protected. Damn it!
But how do you protect? So how do you in a stadium that big? Just realistic. I'm just trying to be realistic with the situation. Because in a stadium that big with however many fans, you don't know what fan is gonna be that asshole that day. We don't know. How are they supposed to protect their players apart from the fact that they put like some kind of shield up around all the fans or something? I just don't.
I mean, they got plenty of
hire more security.
I feel like you hire more security. I don't even hire more all these cameras around this thing. You could do better. Do better.
What's hiring more security gonna do?
I'm hiring more security. Gonna get whoever threw that shit out to me gonna get their asses up out of here too.
The rules,
right? That's what I said.
Strict to where people are afraid to try something like that.
Yes, ban for life. Ban for life. Ban for life. If you go to a damn game. Keep your ass at home.
Because that was hella bold.
It was. That's what I'm saying. Like, I felt disrespected for him, and I don't blame him. And I don't know why people were kind of coming down on him a little bit about it. I think he had every right to react the way he did.
But this ain't the first time this happened to Russell. It's been happening to especially in damn Utah. They be acting crazy in Utah against the black players. Russell he's been targeted. He's been disrespected. His wife, the children.
Maybe Utah don't need no home games no more.
And my thing is, if I'm a star in the NBA, I damn sure I got bragging rights. I'm a star up in here, and I make y'all money. Protect me. That's y'all job.
True.
Right. I agree.
Oh, Real said that they do say set rules. Any misconduct, referring to what Real Mama said. Let me see. So he said they just don't care. So
and Russell is saying, look, and I'm gonna start fighting too. He said, if I was on the street, this wouldn't be happening to me. I'll just punch you upside your head.
Right, but he's at his job, right?
Yeah, he's at his job. I mean, so I'm saying what do the NBA want? Do you want the brothers to be fighting, or do you want to protect them? Because if they're fighting, they're gonna get fined. If they're fighting, they're gonna get fined. And I was just listening to Keyshawn Johnson this morning on ESPN because I love Keyshawn Johnson too. Okay, so let's Keisha. But I looked at him this morning and he said, I dare somebody to throw something at me, hit me. I'm a man first.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a man first. I somebody would. And if they do, I'm fighting. And so and the other black player said, look, I might live in the hood, but I still got the hood in me, even though I make plenty of dollars. Don't play with me.
So is it only happening to black players? Is that what the issue is? Is that this is only happening to black players and it doesn't ever happen to anybody else?
Well, I think the NBA is mostly black. I'll say that. Okay, and the European brothers too. But yes, it's only happening to the black players. And I feel like if the NBA got to do better, because what's going to happen is you're going to have that same mess that happened in Detroit. Somebody we're gonna baby protect them. Somebody gonna get mad and go up in the stands. And so I'm saying is if we learn from the past, you don't want that to happen. Protect your players. I don't care if you gotta hire more staff. I don't care if you gotta get more cameras and ban for life and put his picture out there and say you never come back to our game again. Too bad, because you respect our player. Our player is our main source of money. Russell Westbrook is a star. Respect his name.
True.
I agree. Okay, Real said he hasn't seen it happen to any white players. So, okay. Well, hopefully they caught whoever it was that did do that to Russell, and hopefully this stops happening to players, because I did read that it has happened to other players as well. Like, drinks or other things have been thrown at them. And my thing is, we're not always going to win. Like, you're not always going to win. So just take it on the chin, okay? Like,
but
take it on the chin.
He said last night, he said, look, how many times I take it on the chin? How many times I walk away?
No, Russell, I'm saying
I'm from LA. We don't walk away. We're going to the fights.
I'm talking about
you mean the fans when something.
Yeah.
Well, to me, the fans don't respect the NBA because I wouldn't dare throw anything at a player. Is you crazy? It might hit me.
Right. That's a waste of money for your ticket.
Yeah, that's a waste of money for your ticket.
That's a waste of money of whatever you throw into that drink, the popcorn, whatever.
Right.
I ain't wasting my money. Sure.
Yeah.
Did anybody know what the reason was, or?
Well, they was already losing. Their team, the home team was winning. So I don't understand. I mean, we're in the playoffs. Because let me tell you something, we're in the playoffs. And look, we got elimination games, 4 games, you out the playoffs. So it's crunch time. So that brothers is getting a little hot when the playoff time.
Emotions running high right now.
Emotions running high.
And you know what? He probably was betting on the game, but for them to be losing,
right?
But I feel like disrespectful. So somebody that throws some popcorn on a player who's walking out of the arena who's already injured. He could re-injured. What if he's smelling that popcorn? What play for the next series because he's injured because of that damn popcorn? It's easy to happen.
Right. Well,
that was my husband. I'm telling you, my husband wasn't. If that was my husband, I'll be commissioner. I'm coming to New York. I'm gonna say, look, protect my man. He made too much money for y'all.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah.
And I'm asking, what a human resource person that, because I'm complaining as his wife.
And so you should.
Rightfully
That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so since we're in the sports sector, I think that we should stay in it, and we're going to talk about Robin Givens and Mike Tyson. So they did an interview like back in the day, and the interview has now resurfaced, and people are going crazy over what Robin said about Mike Tyson. So I'm gonna let y'all say what you want to say first before I even go into that, because it's just gonna go in with my opinion on the matter.
I listened to that interview again, and I watched it firsthand when it first came on. I felt like she was trying to embarrass him in that interview. I felt like she was on that bullshit. I felt like she was on her acting debut. Okay, and I'm like, you doing too much. You doing, and you know you married him because of money. Okay, you really did. You could be the gold digger. I'm just saying, just my own observation. I'm just saying, but I just feel like she was just trying to embarrass the brother.
Because if someone's treating you that badly,
why you ain't leaving?
Why are you there?
Right.
Yeah. Are you?
Well, no,
maybe she was leaving.
Maybe she was leaving. Maybe that was the last straw.
Maybe that was her. Like, all right,
public.
I know he's gonna beat my ass after this interview.
I mean, was Mike Tyson her type? Really? I'm like, I didn't think Robert Gibbons was Mike Tyson type. I'm just saying, was it because of the money she married him? I'm just asking some questions.
Mike Tyson ain't never not put his hands on a woman that he is with. Come on now. He has
Mike Tyson is married to a doctor. Mike Tyson is married to a doctor. I ain't never heard him be in trouble with that woman. And they live in Arizona.
I heard Mike Tyson put his hands on women.
What you say?
He said he's a changed man now.
Yeah, he said he's a changed man. He married a doctor and they got a couple kids. I ain't never heard him and her got in trouble, anything like that. For real.
I heard he treats them good. Like, obviously that's why they're there at first. But then at the same time, they're getting their ass whooped. They are getting their ass beat. Mike Tyson beats
the woman that he's married to and had them kids with. I have not heard anything about Mike putting his hands on her. When she did an interview with Mike, she was like he was a good provider, a good husband, and he takes care of the kids. And so I don't know if Robert Gibbons was telling the damn truth. I think she was faking that shit, okay? And I don't think she was telling the truth.
Girl.
Was she the only woman that said he's abused them?
He did go to jail for
choking the shit out of somebody.
I think for rape. He went to jail for rape. Mike Tyson?
Because when I think of him, from back in the day, I remember, he's supposed to be some wife beater.
Well, that's what Robert Gibbons said. We only
she ain't the only one, girl. No, she ain't the only one because Miss what's her name? Shoot, Miss Chantel. What's her name? Shoot, the one that's with Nelly now. Nelly's girlfriend. That's Mike Tyson's ex-girlfriend.
No, that's Merriweather.
That's Floyd Mayweather girl. That's Floyd Mayweather ex-girlfriend. That's Mike Tyson's ex-girlfriend. No.
Well, they all whoop their women's asses. Shoot.
Look, okay,
they do. Okay.
Hold on, no, they don't. My nephew is a professional boxer, and he ain't whooped. I wish he would put his hands on.
I probably one of the good ones. I think it's all of them. But
who got low self-esteem, like Floyd Mayweather, and he always acting like he don't. And Mike Tyson. I'm not saying that. I'm not justifying, but I think in a certain instance, they got insecurities about themselves.
They probably do. And what are they good at? They're good at threatening people and making people scared because they got those muscles and they can throw a good punch. Let me tell you something. These men be beating on these women. I believe Robin. I don't think she's not scared of his ass. Did you see how he was watching her in the interview?
Right. He was like, so we see it right now. I'm correct.
Say it right.
Keep saying what you're saying. Because when we get out of this interview, I'm going to whoop that ass.
Right. She said whatever she wanted to say.
You know what? He probably is a changed man because he had to start playing with pigeons. He probably had to do that as part of his therapy to calm his ass down and try to be around something that's gentle.
I just don't believe. I'm sorry. I just don't believe Robin Gibbons. I think she was gold digging. I think she was looking at Mike who had money, and I just didn't believe her ass. I'm sorry. And I think Mike has changed. He's a different man now. I don't believe her ass. I'm sorry. I don't. I think she looked at Mike because I think she looked at Mike and Mike was taking care of her mama too. That's number one too. Y'all know that. So I think she looked at Mike that he had money and she married him. Robin Gibbons wasn't Mike Tyson type. That wasn't her man. She dated Brad Pitt and a bunch of other white brothers. What you think about Robin?
Girl, half of these celebrities ain't the celebrity type, but they still date each other, marry each other, and sleep with each other. I mean, shoot, money is money. We gonna stick with the money. We gonna stay with money at.
It's all marketing.
It's all marketing. Half of them don't want to be with each other.
And I did. What was that show she was on? What was that show she was on? The show she was on. Robin Gibbons. What was that show she was on?
Yeah, a long time ago.
It
was like 2 seasons. Yeah. It didn't last long at all. And she kind of fell off after that. After that interview, huh?
We seen her in a minute, and now all of a sudden, I probably problem with all of a sudden that Mike want to write his memoirs and tell his story. Now she got a problem. Really? You had plenty of time to talk, Robin. You should. If Mike was lying, you should have told all that shit a long time ago. But now that Mike want to tell his story and get his story out, you won't get the cease and letters from him. Really? Okay, Robin.
Andrea, that's because she was scared.
Yes, I'm gonna send Mike Tyson a cease and desist letter because Jamie Foxx is playing Mike Tyson in his memoirs. Jamie Foxx is playing Mike Tyson.
I think she was scared. Like
she wasn't scared.
Once you get beat once, you scared you're gonna get beat again.
You don't mess with them men ever again. How about that?
So okay, so you're trying to tell me that you believe that he never put his hands on her.
I'm not saying he might have, you know, I ain't gonna say he choked her up anything.
Is there a gentle thing?
He might put fear of God in her. He might have did that. And of course, if he's a championship, I'm not gonna get no hit from him. I'm scared too. Damn it!
Look how small she is compared. Look how small she is compared to him, though. She probably was a little afraid for her life.
Well, we're talking about a man who bit off another man's ear. So
he's
violent. I mean, so there's a chance that he could have been.
I'm not saying he don't have. I'm not saying he don't have violent tendencies. What I'm saying is, could she have black woman syndrome, like running her mouth and telling her how she feel? I'm just asking some questions.
I mean, but she got to. What else she got? She can't fight him, so she's gonna have to talk that shit.
Well, we don't believe every man abuses his woman. That's not true. But there's just certain men. They say it enough. What
I'm saying is, was she got with Mike Tyson because of the money? Did she love Mike Tyson or she loved his money? Which one was it?
Both.
You know, a lot of them are opportunists. So,
and I feel like she was an opportunist then.
I think she loves him too. What you talking about?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
what love got to do?
Second hand emotion.
Let me tell you something. We could not say anything bad about anybody in sports because Andre ain't gonna come for us.
I'm just saying. I think she was an opportunist. What we call now, and then in these later years, a gold digger, trifling.
She's an actress. She has her own name.
Did she have her own money? Really? How much money did she have?
Maybe not Mike Tyson money, but she had her own money.
Okay, how much money did she have? How much money did she have?
I did not know Robin. I did not know Robin because she married Mike. Or was with Mike. I didn't know her for that.
To me, the minute we on TV, Barbara Ross is gonna interview. All of a sudden, I'm afraid we don't have miscarriage. Blah blah blah. What you thinking that, baby? I'm just asking the question. Women do that. Okay, I'm just saying, ladies, y'all know it. Women do fake babies.
I think she was playing the game that most other Hollywood women play. And that's get with somebody that's popular and famous to keep your name out in the public to help boost your own career.
I can agree with that.
A lot of them, they're doing it right now. Like, that's the thing to do in Hollywood. So
I really hope that Lori Harvey and Michael are for real. Because and it's totally off topic, but we were talking about
why do people think they're not for real? I believe them. I believe that's for real.
So, I know people in Atlanta.
How many boyfriends have she had? Has she been ran through too? I'm just asking some questions.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
don't be saying nothing about Steve Harvey's child now.
Well, honey, he ain't teaching his child. My daughter be ran through. I'm sorry.
Yo.
My thing is, it's a 10-year age gap, and so I'm not sure about that. I don't know if she's 100% ready to settle down, but then again, he's like the top requested African-American actor right now. And people a level up in this industry. And he's definitely a level up compared to Future, Trey Songz, and I guess the soccer player that she was engaged to.
Okay, I would say with the soccer player.
I wanted her to be with the soccer player.
Because I feel like all them other brothers got tendencies of cheating. The soccer player might be a little safer home. I would say
I thought he was. I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Them other brothers got cheating tendencies.
But that's because she wasn't ready to settle down. So she called it off with the soccer player. That's why I'm concerned with Michael B. Jordan. So
yeah, she don't want him. She can send him to Candidly Vee's. Girl, what you need? You need my phone number, my email, my home address. You can pack him up and ship him over here. I will take him, okay? Because he look like he's doing everything right, okay?
Maybe I watched interviews where he said he wasn't necessarily ready for. He said one day he will be ready for a wife and family, but not necessarily right now. So I don't know. Everyone's telling me it's marketing, but I don't know.
I think she helps his. I think she helps his brand. She helps him get money, and I think she eye candy, and she's been ran through for everybody named Mama. Okay, and I ain't feeling her because I'm starting to think is she like her damn mama.
Then it was also gay rumors on him.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, is she like her mama?
Then
her mama married two kingpins, was cousins.
They also put gay rumors on Michael B. Jordan. So that's a rumor is that they were trying to reassure that they knew that, look, he's not gay. Because, you know, we never know who his girlfriend is. We see him out with like white women or whatever.
And the sisters got mad. The sisters got mad and gave him hell. Gave him like, what's up? What's wrong with us?
I don't know, but I know they said that he only liked white women, and so they did like some type of campaign where they had him on video out in the forest or something, and he was like, "I like black women" or something. So they're like trying to prove things. So that's why I felt like because of that. I felt like that was the reason why they paired him with Lori Harvey so that people could see, no, he can be serious with a black woman.
Yeah.
Because she will be the first person that we know of that he's been serious about. So.
My thing, he
look.
He an okay actor. I mean, like I ain't jeweling up his ass. I'm a Murray Chestnut, Shamar Moore, not him.
Okay.
All right.
Going back to the old school.
Because they fine. And say with black women. How about that?
Shamar Moore, he too pretty.
You know, say nothing about Shamar.
I don't trusted that.
Right there.
Yeah, when they too good looking, I'm worried about that.
Right there. At least Shamar Moore, okay? Y'all gonna rest this, okay?
I'll go with Chestnuts. I'll go with him.
Yeah, I think Robin Givens is a gold digger, and Mike Tyson want to tell his damn story. Let him tell his damn story. And if you wanted to tell your story, you should have came on out with your story, Robin.
Well, you know what? I hope that I'm wrong. I hope that he never put his hands on her. I hope he never scared the living daylights out of her. I pray it was all love, and I'm wrong, but.
Man,
I think she spoke up in that interview because that was the time where she could speak. Sometimes you need an escape, and he can't touch me whilst I'm here. So let me tell everybody what I'm dealing with at home, and then guess what? These people gonna protect the hell out of me, so I ain't gonna go back to that house.
So the last time I checked, Mike Tyson get hit for a living in the head. Okay, so last time I checked, you might get a little scruples in your head, might not be right. She didn't know that. She didn't know that. I'm just asking some questions.
Well, you know how
everybody knows that, but what? So boxers don't deserve love too? Really?
Yeah, they deserve love. Yeah, they deserve love, but their ass is gonna be might get a little ding in the ring, and you might sometimes go somewhere. Let them be by themselves. I'm just saying.
Don't put no ding in the ring on your woman that you're supposed to be loving up on.
Yes, but it's also a high impact sport. It's a risk. You're taking a risk to make more money, and you think he gonna be all right? He ain't had some screws gonna be loose. Sometimes when he get a ding, I'm just asking some questions. She didn't know that.
So now we creating excuses for abuse.
I'm not creating excuses. I'm just saying he's a boxer. He get paid for fight, and I'm just saying is. Maybe Robin Gibbons, I'm just saying, maybe he needs some help, but she didn't understand. How about that?
Maybe his ass needs to keep the boxing in the ring and not at home when he with women, okay? Maybe that's what he needs to do. I keep
saying he has a nice wife, they got a couple kids and a doctor, and that tells me he was all right. Maybe it was Robin Gibbons. I'm just saying.
So negative interview back up. Like, how did this start circulating?
Because Mike Tyson is filming his memoir, and Jamie Foxx is playing him, and they started going through interviews and stuff like that. And now Robin Gibbons is in her damn feelings, okay? Because she don't want this shit to be told again. I'm just saying, Mike Tyson has a right to tell his damn story too. It's two sides to every story, okay? That's what my mama told me. And in the third, in the middle is the truth, okay? So
my thing is
every story.
My thing is, if he's comfortable airing it, then what's the problem?
Robin Gibbons is the one who got problems. She the one who
but I don't understand that. Like,
maybe she
admit that she was abused. And he's the one sitting there to me, he would be the one that's like, I don't want that circulating, you know?
Right.
So
why would he say
kind of
lying?
brings up a red flag. Like, why is she so concerned? Was it a lie that she apologized to him about? And so she don't want it put back out there?
She ain't worried about it being out there. She told her truth. Shit.
Then why is
he probably more concerned?
Why is she concerned?
Because everybody knows what he like on the inside when he at home with her, when he was with her.
Nah, I ain't buying that one.
No,
I don't know. I think
I'm not saying that he didn't abuse her, but it's just kind of iffy that she's the one concerned about it and he's not, and it's his memoir.
It's his memoirs. I just said I didn't trust her. I thought she was a gold digger back in the day, and I'm thinking she's a gold digger today. What?
Maybe. Well, maybe she's concerned about it.
That doesn't mean, that doesn't mean that she
wasn't. And I think she got on Barbara Roberts to embarrass Mike. I really believe that.
Well, maybe, just maybe, she's concerned about it because she's praying that it doesn't ring a bell in his head again. And he gets mad about that whole situation all over again because they've moved past it. And obviously, he probably was very mad after the interview.
How she moved past it? Because if you sending him a cease and desist letter, why you ain't moved past it? It is something she don't want told.
She don't want to be discussed in the movie. Period.
You can't have Mike Tyson without Robin Gibbons. Come on now, y'all.
Right, because everybody would be mad. They'll be like, why he cut out the relationship with Robin Gibbons?
Then we're gonna say it's a lie. We're gonna say it's a lie. It's not been told right. We're gonna be critical. Come on now. We're gonna tell the truth. Let's tell the truth.
You're part of his. Look, she has to respect the fact that she's a part of his story. So I mean, it is what it is. So your life is gonna be out there.
If this was the case, all she had to do was say, Mike, get a lawyer and say, Mike, I want this money because if I'm gonna be in your movie and you gonna support me, give me some money for it. I would have had my lawyer done it. Period.
Right.
You go ahead and write the story because I want the money.
Well, we'll see.
Somebody said she doesn't want. Real Mama said she doesn't want this to affect her or place her in a negative light because she had to fight to rebuild her reputation and career. So why did she have to fight if she was telling the truth? And he abused her.
People thought that she was lying. We thought she was lying and was a gold digger. I'm telling you, that's why people thought. That's why she had to fight for her career. We thought she was lying and not telling the truth.
Because I was a kid. Look.
I watched it with my mama, okay? I watched it with my mama. We thought she was lying.
Yeah.
Well, shoot, we gonna see. We don't know. And look, the truth will always come out at some point. So we'll see what his memoir says.
I think Robin Gibbons got something to hide. When you send your ex-husband a cease and desist letter, I'm just saying.
Maybe there's certain things she doesn't want him to talk about that involves her.
But Mike Tyson has a right to tell his story.
Real said,
he does,
what,
but not certain things that has to do with her.
Mike Tyson has a right to tell his story, good or bad or indifference.
Yeah, he does.
He does. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, you know, like sometimes like there could be stuff that's going on in my life or whatever, and we were together at the time, but that doesn't necessarily give you the right to talk about it. If you see what I'm saying.
Well,
you know,
if I write a book, I'll put it this way. If I write a book and change some of the names, okay, but it's about my ex-husband, I don't give a damn how he feel. It happened to me. It's my story. And I have right to tell it. Whether he looks bad or indifferent, it's still my story. And I think that's how Mike Tyson feels. And if Robin Gibbons wants to keep her, and to me, what are you hiding? You got your career back. We don't see her on other shit. She back in charge now. It's been 20 some years. What she hiding?
I just saw her in a film recently.
Yeah, so. What is she hiding? What is she don't want Mike to tell? What if she don't want? What if Mike is telling the truth in some of her lying ways, and he gonna put that in the movie?
We gonna find out. We all gonna find out when we watch the movie. So
what is hide forever. Is he saying? Did he ever admit that he put his hands on her, or is he in denial? Like what did he say about it?
Mike said some of the stuff that she was saying was not always accurate. How about that? That's what he said.
Was not always accurate. Right. So your ass put your hands on her. Sorry, it's the way you word things. It was not always accurate.
Mm-hmm. But last time I checked, Mike Tyson was a star. Robin Gibbons was an okay actress. Okay, she was okay. Yeah. Okay, but Mike Tyson was the star, the money, and the boxer, and he got a story to tell. And I'm trying to figure out why she is hindering his story to tell. Why?
Well, in her day, she was the star of Boomerang. You know.
Okay. What else have you done? What else? I'm just asking the question. Now she's top of her career now. What else she done? Mike Tyson. Look, at the end of the day, we all have a right to tell our stories. I don't care if our ex-husbands, new wives don't like it. That's our story. And damn it, if I want to tell my damn story, I'm gonna tell it. Robin Gibbons gonna have to shut up and be quiet and keep it moving. And if she don't like it, get her lawyers on it.
And that is fact.
That's why she said
on fact.
That's why she said that cease and desist letter. She got her lawyers on it.
She got her
right.
Hallelujah. They're not gonna take that part out that movie, though. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now.
I don't think Mike Tyson wants. I think he's doing this because he want to be justified and vindicated, and he feel like Robin Gibbons lied on him. I'm just saying, come on, this perspective.
Yeah, they're not gonna.
Well, we're gonna see. We're going to see what happens, what becomes of that, because when the movie comes out, we'll all find out what she was hiding or what she didn't want to come out for whatever reason. And funny enough, it probably is something that everybody already knows, most likely. I'm just saying.
Did she fake that miscarriage? Did she fake that miscarriage? Because I thought she did. I'm just asking some questions.
I wouldn't be surprised. A lot of celebrities do.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
They have abortions and they fake it as a miscarriage.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Probably didn't
really probably shoot the shit out of her and the baby with it. Probably should that baby out of it.
I don't think she wanted him for real. Just the vibe.
I don't think she would. I don't ever think she wanted Mike Tyson. She wanted the money, but not him.
But would you want Mike Tyson?
Hell no. No, he ain't my type anyway. If I'm gonna be with somebody, he gotta be fine with some money, okay? Fine and money. Let's do that. Fine and money, okay?
Oh my Lord, I'm dying. That is so funny. Honestly.
No.
Yeah, because I don't want my kids looking.
Yeah, my kids looking ugly. You know, my kids.
Okay.
I mean, people have kids with ugly kids, people all the time, but the kids come out looking just fine.
Okay, well, he was he look rough around the edges. He biting people's ears. I'm not. Oh, that's a little cuckoo for me. Nah, I'll stay away from your ass. Yeah, you can't have another man to hang out with you.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see. We'll see what happens, but I just have to ask that question because I thought that was funny. I want to see who wants to be with Mike Tyson because I know sure as hell ain't gonna be me. I know that for a fact.
I like a little crazy every now and again.
Well, you can stay with crazy ones, honey. You can have them.
I'm good.
I have crazy people in my life, so he's probably a Gemini like Derek.
Oh, okay.
You know it was Derek's birthday yesterday. Okay, happy birthday, Derek!
Oh, happy birthday!
Oh, happy birthday, Derek! Everybody tell Derek happy birthday in the chat. Okay. So the final topic of the night is Dwayne Wade speaks out on his relationship with Gabrielle Union and how their relationship works and how he doesn't believe to be like the head of the household type situation. So I just want to see what you guys think about it. A lot of men like to call Dwayne Wade a simp because I just feel that they're being haters.
I think he's a simp. I told you.
I think that he only got away with that, or I think what it was that she was already established. Like, I think maybe with a regular woman, maybe he would have been the head, but because it was Gabrielle Union, and I just feel like he was so in awe with her. You know, he's a lot younger. How much younger is he? He's a lot younger than he is.
Yeah, he's younger, but last time I checked, Dwayne Wade is a 3-time champion. Dwayne Wade is a star in the NBA. Gabrielle Union, what? What?
She's
an actress.
The older
Come on with it. She what?
She's an actress.
Dwayne Wade is a 3-time championship. Dwayne Wade is a star in the NBA. Put some respect on the brother name. Come on now, y'all. Sisters.
Yeah. But she's an older woman, and I think that he was just
and the reason Dwayne
captivated by that smile. You know how she talks
because he had that baby on her ass. Okay, that's why he got her. She got him running around here like somebody. Come on now, y'all tell the truth and shame the devil.
She been running around here like she's somebody though. Like she's always had that.
She always has. I respect her. I really do. I respect her as a woman. I respect her as a man.
I like her. I respect her as a mother. I think she a mean girl. I don't like her ass. I just can't stand her.
You see, this is what we're doing. This is what we talked about last week, right? When somebody has been playing a role for way too long, and then you just start believing that they are that person.
No, she got on Oprah. No. She got on Oprah and said she had this lady named AJ. It said she's been a mean girl. She had been mean to black women. She was even mean to Kerry Washington because she thought she was gonna get Kerry Washington role on what was that role she played on?
Scandal.
Yeah, Scandal. You can't be no Scandal. Kerry Washington played that role. Girl, sit down somewhere. Gabrielle Union is a mean girl. Dwayne Wade is a 3-time champion. Dwayne Wade been to the NBA. He's been a star in the NBA. And what? Really? Y'all?
I think they're both famous for their own right. And
I'm saying Dwayne Wade feels like that he gotta let her lead and act like he don't know what he fucking doing because she had that outside baby on him. Trust and believe. That's why he running every damn thing.
She had an outside baby.
Mean girl.
She had an outside baby on her ass when they both been broken up. Okay, 2 weeks.
He had an outside baby.
He had an outside baby. She couldn't have no kids. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But he had an outside baby on her with a basketball, with the traveling, the side chicks of the NBA, the side chicks.
I don't believe she's a mean girl now though, but she did admit that she was intimidated by lighter women because in that industry in Hollywood they praise lighter women. So she started to build up this thing against light-skinned women. So.
And so you don't think that girl is just a straight up mean girl. I'm sorry. I think.
Well, I'm hopeful that today, like I feel like she's gotten older and she's dealt with it and she's going through healing. You got to remember, she was randomly raped in a store or something back in the day. I just feel like
And was he cheating with Dwayne Wade when he was married too? I'm just asking some questions.
Who was married?
I believe he was married when she was cheating with his ass.
Oh, you mean his previous
Dwayne Wade? Yes, Gabrielle knew Dwayne Wade was married.
Oh, you know, I don't care about that.
Okay, but I mean, Dwayne Wade was the one that actually owed the loyalty to his wife, and he didn't give a damn about it.
And don't you think it's to me it sounds funny to me when you don't acknowledge your outside baby because she don't acknowledge that child as the stepmother. I'm just asking some questions.
Isn't that the same? No, but isn't that the same?
Intimidated by that baby. That's telling you intimidated by that baby because that's
the
Dwayne Wade baby
that she's always like TikToking with.
No, not that child. You haven't seen his outside baby. I seen him one time, but she don't mention that outside baby because that's telling you intimidated by that mama.
Maybe he don't mention the outside baby.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen. I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yes, he has an outside baby with the side chick for the NBA.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
After and then 2 weeks later they ended up getting married. Because she didn't want to be a fool, and I feel like she forced him to get married. I'm like, she was like, "Oh, you gotta marry me now. We gonna get married." And I don't like the way she doing it. I don't
like how he is with his wife. I like the things that he says about his wife. He's not a sissy, real
right.
Talk. And Derek.
I think
they are a new partnership. It's not one over the other. It's not that he leads, she follows, and she leads and he follows.
Right.
They are in a partnership. They're working together, and I think that's how it should be. And being that both of them are already pretty much, like settled into their careers, and and already been leading their own type of lives before they got together. You're bringing all that stuff together. It makes no sense to be like, okay, I understand you did all what you did, but you need to bow down now. That it makes no sense. They might as well just bring what they have together and just work together from there. I don't think he's a sissy.
Well, nobody's saying I'm not saying she had to bow down. I'm not saying she had to bow down. I'm not saying she had to bow down, but I do think Dwayne Wade look out here like man, look.
I don't think so.
I think with tendencies. We look. I need an alpha man. Come on now.
He's an alpha man.
I don't want nobody that got weak tendencies. It's like weak tendencies.
I don't believe Gabrielle Union feels that she owns him. Honestly,
maybe
I think that their relationship.
She's an alpha woman, and that's why he's bowing down to her.
I think she's an alpha woman, and she's older than him.
She is an alpha woman. But my thing is, I mean,
and what is she doing now? Because last time I checked, Dwayne Wade just partnership with the Utah Jazz, and he bought into the Utah Jazz. So what is Gabrielle doing now? What job she got?
I think she's raising her child.
She got a clothing line.
Did she just kicked off that one show? Come on, they had discrimination against her because she wanted to think she was somebody. I'm just asking some questions. Did she go in there and think she was somebody?
I'm coming back on her.
They was hating on her.
Are y'all sure?
Yeah.
Did she go in there be an alpha woman and say I'm the queen up in here? I'm just asking because I feel like that's her personality.
It could. I mean, it could be her personality, but I don't know.
You know what though? I mean, I like her a little bit, but she's really not that great of an actress.
I'm sorry.
She has no.
I respect her acting.
Yeah.
Since loving basketball
every time.
Yeah, she did good.
Since loving basketball when she played the groupie.
Right. And then she was the mean girl on the cheerleaders. Brr.
Yeah.
Cold.
in here.
He must be some others in that atmosphere. All right.
Then she gonna act
deliver us some
Eva. Her number.
Eva, deliver us some Eva.
She's a mean girl. She was a mean girl.
That was so funny though.
Play that game.
The mean girl.
Same person.
I just love how she talked with her teeth.
She always go like this when she talks.
She's like, and
y'all gonna leave Gabrielle Union alone.
I'm just saying. Dwayne Wade ain't never been no weak man, and all of a sudden, all of a sudden now he done been married to her ass, and he gonna have to step back, and all this shit. She just doing too damn much. And what do the NBA players say about Dwayne Wade now? Your ass is weak. She running you up in here. When I hear my fellas in the barbershop and we have conversations, that's what they tell me. They said he a weak man.
He's not a weak man.
Men will always tell men that they are weak whenever they are treating their women right, and it doesn't look like a man's putting his foot down. Men will always say that. You can say that to somebody that's just a regular guy, you know, and they always up like, man, you would. No, he loves his partner or his spouse. He's respecting their relationship, and this is what works for them. I think men need to stop calling other men weak because they are focused on what they need to be focused on, and that's their relationship.
But shout out to my brother Real Talk said 87 said a man is supposed to lead, and us women don't want to.
No, a man ain't supposed to lead.
I'm just saying. So it's Dwayne Wade leading his house because it's Gabrielle leading the house.
So according to the Bible, a man is supposed to lead. But let's be real though. Us women, we've learned how to talk to men to make them feel like they are, you know, running things. So we allow them to lead. But
I put it this way. If that was the case, like Real Talk 87 said, why do Gabrielle got to get on an interview and say that shit? Even if she leading the house, everybody and mama got to know what's going on. Why get on there and say that?
I thought we say all the time about the sexes. What do you mean?
I thought he said it. Didn't he say it? Who said it?
He said it. He was the one that came out of his mouth and say that he doesn't he doesn't, because he said he tried to at the beginning of the relationship and it didn't go down well. Okay, so he learned. Like, you can't. That's the thing. Like, men feel like they can talk to their women and treat their women and put their foot down as much because I'm alpha male. I can do whatever I want. I'm the king of this castle. They can't do that. They cannot do that in this day and age. And you have to put respect on her name. Okay, she's not the greatest actress, no, but she's still an actress. She's still a well-known name. She still gets a lot of movies and things. So, you know, we can't hate on her. You know, he's an NBA player. He's a great NBA player too.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with y'all. Okay, y'all, my sisters. Look, I ain't having my man be out there looking stupid. Hell no. If I don't care if I'm leaving the house, when he's outside, he gonna tell everybody he leave that damn house. Period.
I don't know about that.
I'm not gonna have my man at the barbershop being laughed at by everybody named Mama.
But that sounds like a personal problem by the men that they don't know. And that's the thing. You know what? It's always the ones that want to be laughing are always the ones that tend to be single or they ain't got their own shit together. I'm just gonna be honest, right? It's always those ones that always got so much stuff to say, but yet they ain't in a relationship.
Well,
I
have heard from a plethora of men about this conversation because I text a couple of my men friends I know, and they was like, he's weak, he's women tendencies. They was like, no, we ain't like that. And my friends said, I feel like yes, they're alpha men. They said yes, they're alpha men, but they don't have to be controlling. They can still lead, but you know, as a partnership. But you don't get on national TV and tell somebody that stupid shit. So your boys gonna look at you crazy.
All I know is I need a man to tell me no.
Look, okay, I'm sorry. I just think that men need to give men. I don't feel that it's okay to be calling a man a simp because he has his relationship working the way that them as a couple want their relationship to work. I'm sure there is plenty of times when he tells her no, or he has an attitude with her, or whatever the case may be. And I don't necessarily think she's the one that's going to be like, oh no, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure she feels the type of way whenever her man is mad or gets angry. I think that men and women just need to respect people's relationship. If that's what works for them, then that's what works for them. And quite frankly, when I'm looking at it, I love it. I love to see how they are as a couple. I think it's beautiful. I think that they respect their relationship, they have their boundaries, and their boundaries work for them as a couple. I don't think we can knock it, and I don't think we should be calling the man weak because he clearly has a penis, he clearly has children that he has made, and he clearly is still very much a man.
Okay. I don't think he's weak. Yeah. I don't think he's weak. Her personality just seems a little overbearing. And I just thought it was because of the age difference. That's what I thought.
I can't stand real talk 87, I swear to God. I just want to beat him up so bad. Real talk says Gabrielle mows the lawn whilst D Wade sits in the shade sipping on Candidly tea.
Because I got an image in my head of LeBron James sitting there with a tight shirt, some Daisy Dukes, and his legs crossed on the lawn chair. He just sitting there sipping on his tea.
Sipping on some tea. Right.
I'm just saying. I just don't see none of the males in my life. They're gonna be on national TV saying my wife run this. Oh hell, my brother, like you don't lost your damn mind. I don't care if my wife do run this shit. Y'all ain't gonna know it. I'm still the man. Period.
Yeah, I don't agree.
But okay, what's with that out there? What's it putting on a facade? I don't get it. Like, it's not real. I mean,
at the end of the day, they males and they got their egos, and you don't put your man on Front Street for everybody at the barbershop laughing at. Hell no. Even if I had a husband and I do run my house, I ain't gonna be out here telling my girl, "Oh, I run this house." No, my husband run the house. He the man.
A lot of the time, the men will say that their wives run the house. A lot of men
say that, but they
look. Silly Mama said, "Hey, Erica." Silly Mama said, "Sometimes letting a man who makes poor decisions, I believe a woman or a wife should step up if the man or a husband is leading to domination or leading to a bad road. What do y'all think?" A lot of women have to do that. Because the men just don't know what to do sometimes, or they just make all the wrong decisions. So the women have to come in.
Come on, Dwayne Wade has been married before, okay? He's been married before. He got a couple kids. Don't act like Gabrielle Union came in his life and saved his ass. No, she didn't. And I think he saved her ass. Because we didn't know who the fuck she was until she was dating Dwayne Wade. Okay, I'm just saying
who she was.
We know who she was, but
yes,
she wasn't
we know who she was.
At the NBA game, all up in the front row, want to be all up in the camera. Come on, there, y'all know she was. Come on, I seen her. Okay, I seen her. So I'm just saying, Gabrielle Union, she doing too much. Go sweat, sit down. Just go sweat, sit down, girl.
She can't make him do nothing he don't want to do. He is doing exactly what he wants to do. He looks
like a simp to me, okay? And I'm pretty sure his brothers in the NBA was like, "Girl, what happened to you? What happened to you, brother? Before you met?"
He fell in love.
Oh, okay.
And met the woman of his dreams.
Was she woman of his dreams? I'm just saying. I'm just asking questions.
She is. They still
she could be with someone that was successful because she's successful. So.
No, did she want to be with somebody who got money? Because is your money running out? What job she got? When the last time she had a job? I'm just asking the question. Everything she go on get been canceled. Being canceled. She been canceled.
So wait, Andrea. So we don't know stay at home moms.
Which is I don't say how the way Wade got money. The way Wade played almost 12 seasons in the NBA. He's a 3-time championship. He's been to the All-Star game. I know all his plays. Don't tell me that he still got plenty of money. He still got plenty of money.
Okay, so let me. This is what Andrea
as a man.
It still got plenty of money. And I'm telling you did Gabrielle Union get with Dwayne Wade because he knows she's gonna be taken care of? I'm just asking some questions. Don't hate the game, hate the player.
I'm gonna tell y'all what Andrea is tripping off of.
So
what it is that Gabrielle Union is an A-list in Black Hollywood. She's not an A-list, in mainstream. So that's why she's like, wait a minute. He's a championship winner, all of that, whatever.
He
but
is.
in my world,
I'm not taking away anything from Dwayne Wade. He's a 3-time championship. He's been in the league 12 years. We know she done been on something. She done been on some shit. Okay, we know who she is. But I'm saying is, who's the bigger star? Her or Gabrielle Union? Dwayne Wade is.
Why? But why do they have to be a bigger star? Why can't they?
3 rings. He's playing championship. Come on, he going to the Hall of Fame. Is she going to the Hall of Fame? No, because Dwayne Wade is going to the Hall of Fame. Dwayne Wade pays the bills.
They holding her back because she's A-list in Black Hollywood.
Yeah, okay.
So they holding her back because she ain't A-list all over in mainstream.
Silly Mama said a while back. She says, "Have y'all noticed in magazines they say Gab, then Wade? They always put her first, and sometimes they don't even mention him when they mention her. When they mention the both of them."
Okay, well, the last time I checked, I know who Dwayne Wade is. 3-time championship, 12 seasons in NBA. He been to the All-Star. He going to the Hall of Fame. Now what?
Because you're into sports.
What? He's at the end of the day, he's still a star. He's a bigger star.
Definitely more popular. Definitely.
He is more popular. He got more jerseys, more shoes than what? Gabrielle got what? Just tell me what she got. What she got?
Workout gear.
Oh God.
I mean, I don't
care. The whole clothing line.
I'm
fashion career.
I mean, it's not like he got with.
Matter of fact, I'm about to pull all
like most of these basketball players. Most of these basketball players, they with women that. What have they done?
And I'm saying Dwayne Wade is a 3-time championship. Dwayne Wade got 3 rings. He going to the All-Star game. He going to the Hall of Fame. Is Gabrielle Union going to the Hall of Fame? I just want to ask that question, and I'll let it go if y'all tell me she going to the Hall of Fame. Is she going to the Hall of Fame?
She has a lot of shows.
The Hall of Fame isn't everything, you know.
What? In the NBA, the Hall of Fame is bragging right. What you talking about?
Oh, okay, and she's not in the. She is not in the NBA. They have 2 completely separate fields, like 2 different areas that they're working in. He plays sports. He's in the NBA.
I love you, but you can't put the Hall of Fame. Dear brothers who go to the Hall of Fame belong in the Hall of Fame. They have earned that right.
But Andrea. What I'm saying is you can't say she gonna get in the Hall of Fame. No, she isn't. That's not her career. That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying to you is Gabrielle Union is a C actor or actress, and then Dwayne Wade is a Hall of Fame 3-time champion, been in the league almost 12 seasons. Come on, what are we talking about? You can't even compare them to.
I could compare them only because
I can.
Most basketball players, their wives, what do they do? A lot of them don't.
Thank you.
So she's
majority of the wives do nothing, right?
Yeah, that's true. They stay in the background like Savannah do. She all up in the camera. How about that? Because she's Gabrielle Union.
The only reason why she isn't A-list is because Hollywood won't allow her to be. That's why.
Facts, Sarah. I'm
Real,
sorry. I don't believe we can knock her hustle, okay? Because she didn't get to where she is because of Dwayne Wade.
In her own right. She is Gabrielle Union in her own right. But last time I checked, she had a husband named Dwayne Wade. He's going to the Hall of Fame. He's 3-time champion. He's got the All-Star game, and he's been in the league about 12 seasons. I know his stats. So what?
Period.
Compared to him.
How about that?
And on that note, so to everybody,
because that's that bullshit, okay?
To everybody that is in the chat, if you need a nice cold drink or something, make sure you go and click on that link that has been highlighted and pinned at the top of this conversation, and go and order you some Candidly tea. I'm telling you, you're going to need it to quench that thirst after tonight's live. I promise, I swear, okay?
Even Erica said she's been a mean girl. See, I told you I haven't been a mean girl forever. I'm telling you, she's been a mean girl forever.
that's just what people said about her. She had to keep up the stereotypes.
I was my life that she's been a mean girl.
Really
like she's been a mean girl. She's been a mean girl. She don't know how to share the spotlight. She thinks she needs the spotlight, and I don't think that's the problem that her and Dwayne Wade got, because she don't know how to share the spotlight. She got to be all up in the camera. And the last time I checked, he's a star. I wish if I had a husband, to be honest, if my husband play ball in the NBA, I'm not gonna be all up in the camera. I'll be looking cute at the game and with my soda, my drink, and I'm gonna be looking as a wife. I'm gonna play the background because he is the star. Period.
And on that note, Andrea is a submissive woman. She will do whatever her man says. So if anybody
I'm submissive
wants
too, but
a submissive wife, Andrea is your woman. She's gonna make even when you ain't the shit, she's gonna make sure.
Wait a minute,
I have as the shit.
I have a last point to make. So my last point is that isn't a part of healing admitting you're wrong? So how can we sit up and say she a mean girl today if she was the one who set her behind down in Oprah's chair and talked about things that most people would be ashamed to speak on?
Right. I already knew she was a mean girl. She didn't have to tell me. It was her behavior. Tell me she was a mean girl. And this is my thing. This is my thing. Let me tell you something. It is irked my damn nerves. Okay, Dwayne Wade has 2 kids by the first wife, and I'm saying is I got a straight feeling in my heart of heart that new wife Gabrielle Union didn't try to pair that relationship with that old wife. I'm just saying, because she caused some of that havoc going on. Period. I got a problem.
You might be right.
Yes.
Maybe. So but there's a lot of people like that.
Her husband and bring peace to his life. She should have made sure them kids had a relationship with their damn mama.
Girl, let's not talk about bringing peace to life, because that's gonna be
King of content. Lord Jesus. Right, King of content. I just want peace.
I keep walking around here namaste all the time. And nigga, he is a definition of having. So I want peace.
Yeah. So I'm just saying. That's my own personal opinion about Gabrielle Union.
We all understand that Andrea Lynch does not like Gabrielle Union at all.
No,
there's no like.
We know that you don't like Gabrielle Union. No.
Fact.
I mean, all the actresses are opportunists, though. They're not gonna get with somebody regular. They don't.
I'm not. Gabrielle Union was already married to a football player, honey. She left his ass, so it ain't that much bigger deal. But all I say is, I think she caused havoc in Dwayne's ex-wife life for no reason. And I think if she's all about peace and all about that bullshit she talking on now, she could have helped make peace in that household. Because if you love your man and you can do pillow talk with his ass, you can make him do some shit. Mountains can move.
But the healing process was after the stuff with the previous wife.
He caused some havoc in that life for that wife.
Yeah, but that stuff, the healing process was after that.
She's still a mean girl. Period, doctor.
She's not changing.
I ain't changing. She a mean girl. She's gonna be a mean girl for the rest of her damn life.
Damn.
Period.
Damn.
Gabrielle, some of us love you, okay, girl? You good? You good in my book.
I like you.
You doing anything wrong?
Talking with your teeth.
I like you. I think you're amazing.
I have a conversation with my guy at the barbershop, and we have these conversations all the time. And so we discuss these issues. And so that's why I know a lot of that stuff, because they always tell me and how they feel like she caused havoc for no reason.
If
you're gonna be the mission, play your part. If you're gonna be the cheating girl, if you're gonna be the cheating girlfriend, play your part. But don't come and disrupt the soon to be ex-wife. And because the woman ain't crazy, it was story. She was crazy. She wasn't rap tight. That's that bullshit. Every time a brother get mad at a woman, she's always crazy. She did no.
Just like Swizzy.
You make her crazy. How about that?
Swiss Beats would be another example of that, but we can go on and on about.
Okay, girl, let's not even go into all of that now. No, we ain't gonna do that.
We know he left his wife for Alicia.
Yeah, so the brothers are leaving the sisters for the next woman, and they get repercussions. When you cheat, it's repercussions. When you leave your wife, it's repercussions. When you gonna pay the money, you gonna pay where the money reside. Get over it and move on. And
hey, Andrea, I'm gonna give you this. And I'm gonna shut up.
Wait a second.
I'm gonna give you this. And shut up. She was so mean throughout her life because Erica has said it.
See, my friend knows conversation about that bullshit.
And now her daughter around here got the mean mugging face.
Yes, she does.
So she right.
He does. So I mean, me and Erica always talk about Gabrielle Union. I don't like her. I'm just saying the girl got issues, and the girl ain't never deal with them. And I feel like Dwayne Wade, she could have been better. At the end of the day, if you Gabrielle Union, you could be better. And all this motherfucking healing, she talking about she done. If you was healing, you just make sure that the relationship would be better. Because if it's your husband, you can have pillow talk with your husband, and you can help him move mountains.
Well, they said their relationship is great, so I'm confused.
Only Andrea believes that their relationship isn't great. And all the other men that don't believe that they're happy. But as far as I'm concerned, I feel like their relationship is great.
I don't know no black women. I'm just being honest. I don't know no black women gonna let their husband get on TV and say, "I run this shit." Is you crazy? No, we ain't doing that shit. I don't care if I run that house.
I would.
That house,
I run this shit. This is my household. I run it. I run this.
We love you. You look special.
I would never say no shit running. Okay.
I don't know too many alpha men. I don't know too many alpha men gonna let their wives say, "I run this house." They ain't doing it.
In the Stone Age, this is the 21st century.
Huh?
This is the 21st century. We ain't living in the Stone Age no more. Okay.
Our alpha male ain't stoned. They just the man of the house. That's it.
They think they the man of the house. That's it.
It's
they're the head, but the woman is the neck.
Yeah. And what you can't do, can't move the head without the neck.
But it is something said. I'm gonna be honest. It is something said when your man say, "I got this." When your man say, "We gonna be all right." It is something said. It's like nothing.
It's beautiful. We'll see.
Yeah. But he's a man. That's what a man's supposed to do. And honestly, there's no way to go.
Andrea,
I'm just be honest. I don't know too many black men is gonna let his wife get on TV and say, "I run this house." Come on now, y'all know better.
What they gonna do about it if she does it? What they gonna do? They gonna sit there and be like, "Okay."
No, their brothers is gonna say, "What's wrong with you? What's
please.
with you?" Even if she run the house, she's not gonna get on TV and say that shit.
Because happy wife, happy life. Never forget that. Happy wife, happy life. You want peace? Make sure your wife is happy. Happy wife, happy life. Everyone has peace. Okay. And on that note, y'all, we have come to the end of our live. I want to say thank you to every single person that is in the chat. You guys all rock. You amazing 13, 14 wonderful people that are in the house. Don't forget to hit those thumbs up on your way in. Guys, and whilst you're at it, today is Candidly Tea's launch day. Okay? Yes. I got to say it. I am so super proud. I have been working on this for absolutely months. It has taken a lot of work. And it's finally come to fruition, and I am finally an entrepreneur, which I'm really, really excited about. And I really want you guys to go and try out these teas. If you're a tea drinker, then make sure you go and click on the link. It's pinned in the chat. It's also in the description of this video as well. Make sure you go and support small black business and your girl, because you come to my channel all the time, y'all. You come to my channel all the time. So support me. I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming, everyone. Thank you to my amazing panel. You guys are fantastic, and I hope you all have a great evening. And we will see you Sunday for Battle of the Sexes. Real, I'm coming for you.
Okay,
right, y'all. Have a great evening. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.